Right now, it's no secret that Kenya Airways has been in the red for several years now, with critics saying that perhaps the government should intervene and take it over, just like next door with Ethiopia, where the national airline is 100% government-owned. But KQ, as it's known, continues to open new routes and expand its global footprint. And it seems to be bearing fruit, at least with one particular route, which is barely 12 months old. Jeff Koinange was on that inaugural flight and again flew the same route exactly 1 year later.
This is Kenya Airways' best and brightest. A 15-person crew going through their final briefing before passengers begin to board for New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport. And a short time later, Captain Peter Marando, who's taking the first shift as part of a 4-pilot rotation, goes through his briefing with the cockpit crew, as well as air traffic control. You know, a year ago, the critics laughed when they said that you couldn't fill this Dreamliner 787 all the way from JKIA to JFK. A year later, this plane is literally full almost daily. 234 passengers flying non-stop from Nairobi to New York. Thanks mostly to this man right here sitting. Sebastian Mikos is the CEO of Kenya Airways. Sir, good to see you.
Good to see you.
A year ago, nobody believed this would happen. They laughed at you guys. They said it was impossible.
That's true. That's true. There was a lot of disbelief. There was a lot of suspicion. There was a lot of questions, rumors. That was part of the pressure.
Now, it is no secret that Sebastian Mikos is leaving KQ at the end of the year. But that hasn't stopped him from promoting what's fast becoming one of KQ's most popular routes. This is the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Capacity 234 passengers and up to 15 crew members, depending on the flying distance. The ground service crews are as crucial as the flight crews. Nothing is left to chance here. And everyone here knows exactly what it takes to quickly turn around a plane that's just landed. Nairobi Airport Services, or NAS, does the catering for the entire KQ fleet. In this particular case, enough food for the non-stop 15-hour journey from Nairobi to New York.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
Today's a ladies-only flight. Welcome on board.
And while the food is being loaded, the crew is holding its first of several briefings, getting a feel of what the next 15 hours will be like. Surprisingly, despite this route being only a year old, there are several return passengers on board.
It's a good flight, but it's long. But what can you do, right? The world is a big place, so we just shrink the world. And
this is so much easier. Yeah, so much easier to get to New York, and the staff is friendly and helpful, and food's great, and anyway, I love it.
It is time, almost 11 p.m. Captain Peter Marando has signaled that the doors be closed. It is time to go non-stop from JKIA to JFK on this Dreamliner 787. I guess it's also time for me to get to my seat. Next stop, New York City. Jeff Koinange, Citizen Television, on board KQ002.
Indeed, I think he's arrived by now, so no need to wish him a